How to get women to fall madly in love with you. Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So, how do you get women to fall madly in love with you? This is a question that I got. And let's keep it real. That's what most guys really want. They want women to love them, be into them, head over heels, into them, very similar to their mothers. They want the woman to be into them, passionate, just as much as they into the woman. That's like the dream for most guys. That's like what most guys strive for in life. This is what gets them up in the morning, and they go to that job, and they get the car, they get the clothes, they get the house, nice apartment. They want, this is why guys do what they do. This is why they function the way they do. This is why they go out of their way to impress women. Because they looking for that woman. Maybe that woman that they're dating, or maybe he wants to make her his girlfriend, or thinking about it. He wants that deep, intimate, passionate love from a woman. He wants his woman to be into him just as much as he's into her. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that for most guys. Sad but true. But, I've been consistently saying over the past 2 years that you're not going to be able to get women to do anything, very much of anything, unless you lead by example. See, a woman has to feel like she don't have no other option. This is the way. You're the truth. You're the one. If that's not the case, she's going to leave and go with the next guy. Because she'll be like, oh, I can do bad by myself. Or I can do better with somebody else. That's what happens when she feels like she got options. She got better options. But what you have to do, man, is you have to, the same way women get programmed by the television, you gotta do the same thing. You gotta do the same thing. You can do the same thing. If you understand how women function in society. This is why I always say, I don't really care. Socially speaking, laws and public policies that they pass that dictate and influence people to do certain things, I don't really get caught up in that stuff. I don't care what women say on television. I don't care what they say in the schools. I don't care what they say in public. I don't care what they say at work. Because it's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do and how I live my life. It's not. Once you understand female nature and how they function, it's nothing to really get upset about, really. My dad used to tell me, stay on your square. Never let them see you sweat. nothing really to get upset about once you understand how women operate in society. And life gets better. Relationships get better. Because women open up more. Because they see you, or you're not so judgmental. You're not going to call me names. And you have a better experience with women. You will have experience today. I have experiences with women today that I've never had when I was in my 20s. It's like total different world open up. I think when I turned 32, total different. I was having a total different experience. Total different experience. Total different world. I mean, it's like night and day. I'm talking like from some of these women were married too. I didn't plan. I didn't plan. You can't plan everything. Some of these women were married. They had boyfriends or whatever. They didn't care. They just wanted a piece of me. Even if it was for one night. Even if it was for long term, short term. Even if it was a conversation over the telephone. It could be multiple conversations. Because I made them feel a certain type of way. And it's that feeling inside them. I think it's whatever that chemical inside them. Dopamine. It's dopamine. Yeah, that's what it is. That makes them feel like they're alive. Like they still got it. Like they, not laying doormat. Just wasting their lives away. I kept giving them that feeling. Every time they talk to me or see me. That's really how you get a woman to love you. You keep giving them, make her feel a certain type of way. As a matter of fact, I said this before, you can change a woman if you know what you're doing. See, you have to brainwash women, just like the television do. You can do the same thing too. You can just do it on a smaller level, a micro level. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing they do with the propaganda. You have to program your woman, or at least the woman that you're thinking about being with. This is why a lot of, some guys, you've seen them, where he can do anything he wants, basically. And she ain't going nowhere. You know why she ain't going nowhere? Because she feels like, I can't find another guy like him out there. That's why she's not going nowhere. Because it's something that he's doing. It's who he is more than anything. And it ain't just about the money. Some people say, oh, it's just, yeah, but he got money. Money only go but so far. We know it ain't all about the money. Women are leaving guys. Millionaires. Women are leaving. So money only... Look, if the guy was Jeff Bezos from Amazon, the woman took half and left. If she took half and left, my goodness, what you think he gonna do with you? You at best you got a couple $1,000s in the bank. At best. So if you depending on on a couple dollars, you in trouble. You've already lost. You think just having a couple dollars is gonna keep the woman with you? You've already lost. I keep saying repeatedly that it's how you make her feel. Women thrive on feelings more than anything. Now, some guys will say, hey, man, you can get them with looks. Yeah, you can get them with looks, but you can't keep her with looks. You can get her with almost anything. Flashy, but you're not going to be able to keep her with that flashiness. And looks helps. It's a good catch. Flashiness helps. It works on some women, but not all women. But they're not going to stick around long term for that. That's short term play. This is why a beta guy, as soon as he cheats, catches him in the too many lies, you divorce him and move on. Because there's different levels of love, just like there's different levels of game. If you cheat with another woman, and your wife or your girlfriend, or whatever you want to call her, the girl you care about so much, if she says she's gonna leave, or I'm out, that's not really a deep connection at all. Really. This is why I always say I prefer my women to be into me more than I'm into them. Because it's going to be a totally different experience. I know this because I lived this. I've had the experience over and over again. A lot of these women be like, oh, I love you. You know, I've never met a man like you before. You know, and I care about them. I don't say, hey, I love you too. I don't say it back to them. Like some guys, if the woman say, oh, I love you, they'll say it back just because she said it. I don't do that. I don't play around like that. You know, now I care about them. I care. Now I ain't got a heart like Hitler. I care about them, but hey, you know, there's different levels to this thing, man. And there's a lot of responsibility that comes along with this. Because once you learn this, you can take advantage of women if you have bad intentions. This is why some women, you know, they'll get violent with a guy. Try to kill the guy or stab him or whatever. That has a lot to do with that. You know, because some guys, you know, once they figure out how women operate, true female nature, some guys will prey on women. And this is why you see some of these guys end up on the news. Because you know, he didn't have good intentions. Or he took advantage of the woman. Preyed on her. So it's a lot of responsibility when it comes to knowing and understanding this stuff and applying it. You know, but I ain't got a heart like Hitler. You know, there's you gotta have compassion when you're out here, man. Once you know, the old people used to say, if once you know better, you do better. And I believe that, you know, there's a lot of responsibility that comes along with living your life and taking responsibility for your actions. You know. So hey, you know, I'm thinking about doing a couple videos on this, teaching this. Of course, it's going to be private. It's not going to be open to the public on my YouTube channel. It's going to be a private. If I do decide to do it, it's going to be private for a select few people that want to learn. Take their game and relationships to the next level. And I don't see anybody talking about this on YouTube. I've never seen anybody write about it. I've never read any books that talk about it. This is kind of like, yes, you can call it underworld game, underworld knowledge, underworld information, taboo subjects that don't get talked about. But it happens all the time. Just because you don't see it, just because people don't talk about it, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Don't be so naive. Don't be a coward. So if you want to learn how to do this stuff, let me know by leaving your comments below. So if you like this video, share it, give me a thumbs up, click the little bell below. Check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.